be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. Yes, I'm black. I'm proud of it. I'm black and beautiful.
Black is beautiful. They say that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, which is true. If you typed it in on Google, you'll see that it says beauty. When it says that, when they say that quote, they mean beauty cannot be judged objectively, for what one person finds beautiful or admirable may not appeal to another, which is true. Some people, they find men who are tall more appealing, or men who are short more appealing. Some people find people who are on the larger side more appealing, or those who are thin, they may say that's what I'm attracted to. So that's true on the outside sense. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. However, there's a certain beauty that regardless of what someone thinks, is still beautiful. Regardless of what anyone says about you. If all the society comes and say you have no worth, you have no value, you have no purpose, you will still remain valuable, you will still remain worthy because you have intrinsic worth. And even years later, after integration, 150 years later after the Emancipation Proclamation, there's still a problem. There's still an issue that we're going through on a daily basis. Like Makisha said, you would feel that your hair, because it's nappy, is bad. They told us a lie. They told us because our hair is nappy, that means it's bad. That's what bad hair is. You'll see shampoo bottles that says how to fix bad hair. It taught you that your skin, like Professor Hank said, some places they'll put the bag, and if your skin is darker than a brown bag, then you're not allowed. It taught you that your skin is ugly. But like Dr. King just said in the video, that's a lie. That's a lie that was taught to us by society. That's a lie that was taught to us by even some of our parents. I love how you all came together, you conversed, we had dissenting opinions, which is great. We all can't just come together and pretend like we agree with each other because the problem won't get solved. But the fact that we can actually state our opinion and create a safe environment for people to have this discussion, that's a very beautiful thing. And that's how we're going to make progress. Somebody say black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
Somebody say black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
So one thing that I noticed is that we had many struggles in the past, and then we see those same struggles begin to creep in the present. And we notice that it's the same story, but it's a different name attached to that story. So if it's not Rodney King, then it's Trayvon. You see, it's the same story, but it's just a different title. So our goal is to change the story, to change the narrative. We won't allow someone to write the pen of our story. They won't take the pen and they won't write our stories out for us. Our goal should be to take the pen back and write our own stories. So one of the most important parts about changing a story is to change the characters in the story. So that's what we're doing today. We're changing the character that was written about us, and we're writing it for ourselves now. We're going to be successful. We're going to remain positive. We're going to overcome any racial injustice. We're going to educate ourselves on things that matter. We're going to love one another. We're going to communicate with one another. We're going to embrace one another. We're going to pray for one another. And we're going to keep each other in our hearts and have respect for one another. And one thing that I mentioned, I said love. And the foundation of everything that we do, the foundation of everything that we say is love. Because no matter how much money you have in your bank account, You can have 3 commas or 4 commas in your bank account. If you don't have love, then you are bankrupt. If you don't have love, you have nothing. So as we continue this event, I encourage you to love yourself, embrace yourself, and never forget this. You have purpose, you have worth, and you have value. Thank you.